साजना अंगना फूल खिलेंगे आओगे जब तुम साजना अंगना फूल खिलेंगे बरसेगा सावन झूम झूम के दो दिल ऐसे मिलेंगे आओगे जब तुम साजना अंगना फूल खिलेंगे नैना तेरे कजरारे हैं नैनों पे हम दिल हारे हैं नैना तेरे कजरारे हैं नैनों पे हम दिल हारे हैं अनजान ही तेरे नैनों ने वादे किए कई सारे हैं सांसों की ले मत चले तो से कहे बरसेगा सावन झूम झूम के दो दिल ऐसे मिलेंगे आओगे जब तुम साजना अंगना फूल खिलेंगे नैना आओगे जब तुम साजना अंगना फूल खिलेंगे अंगना फूल खिलेंगे अंगना फूल खिलेंगे थैंक यू
लट उलझे सुलझाचा बालमा लट उलझे सुलझाचा बालमा लट उलझे सुलझाचा बालमा हाथ न मेहंदी लगी मोरे बाल हाथन मेहंदी लगी, मोरे बाल मालट उलझे सुलझा माथे की बिंदिया गिर गई से चुपे, माथे की बिंदिया गिर गई से चुपे, अपने हाथ समाजा बालम, अपने हाथ समाजा बालम, हाथ न मेहंदी लगी, मोरे बाल हाथ न मेहंदी लगी, मोरे बाल मालट उलझे सुलझा जा बाल लट उलझे, लट उलझे, लट उलझे सुलझा जा। मेरो अल्लाह मेहरबान, मेरो अल्लाह मेहरबान, मेरो अल्लाह मेहरबान, कोई बिगाड़ सकत नहीं तेरो, कोई बिगाड़ सकत नहीं तेरो, मन लीजे तू ठान, मेरो अल्लाह मेहरबान, मेरो अल्लाह मेहरबान। औलिया पीर पैगंबर जावे, औलिया पीर पैगंबर जावे, अली नबी को रुतबो पावे, अली नबी को रुतबो पावे, हसन हुसैन प्यारे जिनके, हसन हुसैन प्यारे जिनके, मुझको दियो मान 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 मेहरबान, मेरो अल्लाह मेहरबान, मेहरबान, मेहरबान। आ देर ना तन देर ना, 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 तदियन रे तदर दानी, तदियन रे तदर दानी, उदानी उदानी तदर दानी, उदानी उदानी तदर दानी, तारे दानी तारे दानी, देर ना देर ना तन देर ना, नादेर देर तानी तुंदेर तानी, नादेर देर तानी तुंदेर तानी, तोम तानी तारी तानी, तन न तदर तानी, तन न तदर तानी, नी तारे तानी तारे तानी, देर ना तन देर ना, देर ना तन देर ना, रे ग म द नि दा नि रे दा नि दा ब म द म प ग म म ग रे गा, देर ना तन देर ना, देर ना तन देर ना, रे ग रे ग म द म द नि दा नि सा सा नि दा ब म ग रे सा, देर ना तन देर ना, ग म द नि दा ब म प ग म प ग सा सा नि दा ब म प ग म प, देर ना तन देर ना, ग म द नि रे नि दा ब म ग म रे ग म ग रे सा, देर ना तन देर ना, म द द प म प प म ग म म ग रे ग रे सा रे नि सा नि रे सा, देर ना तन देर ना, देर ना तन देर ना, म सा नि दा प ध म प ग म प ध म प ग म प ध म प ग म प, देर ना तन देर ना, देर ना तन देर ना, देर ना तन देर ना, निरे निरे ग रे ग म ग म ग म द म द नि दा नि सा, निरे ग रे सा, निरे ग म ग रे सा, निरे सा नि दा प म द म प ग म म ग रे सा, ग म म ग रे सा, ग म म ग रे सा, देर ना तन देर ना, देर ना na tana dere na.
Another round of applause for students of the Music Society, please. On the vocals were Nora and Dhruv. On tabla, Saksham Khetwani. Thank you very, very much. May I now request the Vice Chancellor and Registrar to please accompany our chief guest to the stage. I now invite the Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. C. Rajkumar, to deliver the welcome address. Professor Rajkumar.
A very good afternoon to all of you, and well, first of all, let me really thank our outstanding students for that performance. This is something that we need to learn, because we don't normally do these functions with this absolutely amazing performance. And I must say that I just told them, I remember just 2 days ago, it was just day before yesterday.
Hello.
And when we were determining the program, and I just said, why don't we have our students have a short performance? And literally 2 days ago, having asked them to, requested them, they brought this group together, and they told us that they have this performance ready. So once again, congratulations, and thank you so much for the students who made us proud today. And thank you, Gagi, for making this happen. It's a very special day, so let me begin by saying congratulations, JGU, for our 13th anniversary. So this lot of emotions are just flowing in my mind as we speak, because we've seen through these 13 years. And all I can tell you is that 2009, 30th September was nothing like this. I have to recall some of those, that situation. You are all, the students now, are hugely privileged. 2009, 30th September was, obviously this was not there. Nothing was here excepting the 4 classrooms in the T1 academic block, the Big Bang conference room, which was my office, and the office of the 10 full-time faculty members who joined us, and the office of the 20 administrative staff. And we didn't have anything else in the entire academic block. And then we had housing, which was the old housing, which had those 100 students staying on campus. It was a 54-acre campus with nothing else in this entire campus. Everything was empty. We were barely beginning to build something that little did most people would have thought at that time would end up becoming what it is today. So in terms of the modest origins, this is quite a story. With only 100 students and 10 faculty members and 4 classrooms, we began the journey of OP Jindal Global University on 30th September 2009. And since then, we have been celebrating this day as the University Day. I don't plan to talk about the growth and evolution of this university. You know this very well. But what I want to say is that for all the students who are present here, I want you to think in terms of what is even possible if you are prepared to dream, and dream with a certain degree of dareness in your ability to dream. This institution was created with the audacity of hope that something like this can emerge in the villages of Haryana. Nobody could imagine that a global university will emerge in the villages of Haryana, which now has over 10,000 students from nearly 50 countries in the world, over 1,000 full-time faculty members from 46 countries in the world who have made Sonipat and Haryana as their home, and to have had 12 different schools and 8,000 plus alumni who are spread across the world. For all those students who are students of JGU, you have a very clear example of your own institution that if you are prepared to dream with audacity and work with a sense of responsibility, there is no force on earth that can stop you from achieve your fullest potential. I also want to say that the story of the evolution of JGU is also about overcoming challenges and developing resilience. In March 2020, when the whole world was literally attacked with this virus, all of us were simply confused as to what is going to be the future. The entire world of universities, from Harvard to Yale to Stanford to Oxford to Cambridge to Delhi University to IITs to IIMs, every institution everywhere in the world simply could not think about what could be the future. If you look at the best of the universities around the world, which was prepared to deal with technology, they suffered significantly as well. It was at that time when we, in many ways, with a deeper sense of developing resilience, we began the process of further expansion of the university, and today we are in a much more stronger situation than we were at the beginning of the pandemic. In some ways, ours is a case study as to how a university can expand, grow, and in many ways improve its own functioning during the pandemic and have come out much stronger than we ever were at the time of the pandemic. I also want to say that this growth and evolution was possible because of the enormous collective consciousness of our faculty members, of our staff, and of course our dear students. In many ways, for most of us who work here, this is not a job, this is a calling in life. We could be in many parts of the world, but we have chosen to be in Sonipat. We have chosen to be in Jagdishpur village because we believe that something magical is emerging here and we are all part of it. I want to say that the next decade or so is going to have far greater challenges than we have ever seen before, and the students who are part of this university will be involved in addressing those challenges. So make the best use of the opportunities for you to grow and grow in a holistic manner. Academics is one part of what you do, but I sincerely hope that you will make the best use of the entire gamut of opportunities that this university gives you so that you can grow to your fullest potential. Today's event is part of the recognition of the journey as we have grown in the last 13 years. I'm sure you're aware that we are conscious of our commitment to quality and excellence, and that is why we have continued to maintain a 1:9 faculty-student ratio despite the enormous growth in terms of where we are. While I was writing this message this morning, when the message was written, I had an earlier draft and I sent it to one of my staff, and he actually wrote the message by saying that our faculty growth from first year was 10 times. Then when I read the message, I thought there must be something wrong, because when we had 10 faculty in 2009 and now we have 1,000, 10 times would be 100. So I said it's actually 100 times. Our faculty growth has been over 100 times since 2009, and that has been the extraordinary journey of OP Jindal Global University. With those words, I want to now extend a very warm welcome to the chief guest of the University Day celebrations and the 13th anniversary, Mr. Anand Sen. Mr. Anand Sen, Mr. Anand Sen is the Managing Director of Tata International. As all of us know, Tata International is one of the Tata Group companies, and Tata Group company is one of the most successful global corporations and companies emerging out of India. The growth and the evolution of Tata as a corporation is again an extraordinary story of India's growth and evolution. But more importantly, as many of us who strongly believe in the commitment of institutions towards public service, Tata is not just a corporation, but is also an institution. Tata's contributions towards social service as well as public service is truly inspiring, and many of us constantly work towards seeking that inspiration from Tata's as an institution. And here we have an outstanding person who has led the corporation from the front for the last 4 decades. Mr. Anand Sen has been working with the Tata Group for the last 40 years, having worked for 38 years in the Tata Steel Company, and then for the last couple of years at the Tata International. He has outstanding academic qualifications from the IIT and the IIM, and has also had many other stints, including a master's degree level qualification from INSEAD, which is one of the global business schools based out of France. We are very fortunate that Mr. Sen has taken time to be present here with us and actually had a wonderful interaction with our faculty members, joined us for lunch, and is now here with us to deliver the university lecture. I want to take this moment to personally thank and express my sincere gratitude to Mr. Sen for being present here and to be able to inspire our students and faculty and staff. With those remarks, I would like to once again congratulate each member of the JGU community as we celebrate the 13th anniversary and the University Day celebrations. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Rajkumar. It is my privilege to introduce the chief guest for today, Mr. Anand Sen.
Thank you, Gargi, for that brief history of time. And I'm fortunate that you left out all my sins, otherwise you would have had to speak a lot longer than you did. They actually had to bribe you to stay back to listen to me by saying, relax, you'll get awards after this. This is like bad scene, man. Okay, that really put me in my place, the last remark. And Gargi was getting prompted from there. Tell them to stay, not walk out. Anybody who wants to walk out should do so at this stage. Wow, 100% attendance. I feel like a popular prof. So dear students, professors of OP Jindal Global University, Dr. Rajkumar, members of the board, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know how I landed up here. This was not part of the life goals that I had set out for myself. Out of the blue, I got an invite, and initially I just wanted to chicken out. Who will travel from Bombay to Sonipat to spend some time with a rowdy lot of youngsters? That was my initial thought, right? But you know what? I did it, and I feel happy that I did it, and I think I did the right thing. Because seriously speaking, I would never pass up an opportunity to spend some time with the ignited young minds that we have. I have had a fantastic last 2 hours spending time with all your erudite faculty, and I can tell you, wow, you got a lot of faculty who know a lot of stuff about weird stuff. It is indeed my privilege, and I'm grateful that you have agreed to have me here on this auspicious day. Because as Dr. Raj mentioned, 13 years, and look at the distance you have covered as a university, as students, past students, alumni, and so on. And I think along the way, there have been so many people who would have contributed to this journey. I have no hesitation in saying that you are one of the top-ranked universities now, and in fact, one of my a friend's daughters has recently joined here. She must be sleeping, or nobody told her I am coming. So anyhow, she had a choice of all the law schools, but she said, no, I must go to OP Jindal. So that's fantastic. I also heard about all the new streams that have come into existence over the last few years. And all these are streams which are not commonly on offer across the country. If so, very rarely so. And I am particularly kicked that we have things on public health and government policy and things of that nature, which we have a slight scarcity in terms of faculty, in terms of students, and in terms of quality of thought that goes into these subjects in our country. So I hope that you will go and grow by leaps and bounds, and we will look forward to better times for India as a whole because of your efforts. A big congratulations to all of you for completing these 13 years. I presume that for the students sitting here, a sigh of relief would be in order from all the parents and teachers who have helped you come this far through their blood, sweat, and sometimes tears of exasperation, not to forget the bank balance that they have put behind you, right? But you have proved some of the doubters wrong. And if you're wondering where I'm going with my speech, I'm going to talk today about managing expectations. I'm not going to try and pontificate about what an august institution such as yours should be doing. I don't know so much, okay? Don't tell anybody. So you have proved some of the doubters wrong. You have suddenly made the transition from a potential good for nothing to mere aankhon ka tara, right? So I'll use some vernacular for those who are not familiar with the language. Ask your neighbor what I said. It's all complimentary. But now, all of you people have inadvertently landed yourself into a veritable soup. Because as we speak, your friends, your family, society at large, and even your enemies are busy firming up their expectations from you as much as you travel the distance in your education. Some expect you to fund future booze parties, the Chal Daru Pite Hain gang. There must be some in, it's allowed, no? No, not allowed. Hello, I don't know, so I thought I'll check, okay? Some to be a source of funds, right? अब हमारी चिंता दूर हो गई, EMI तो अब मृणालिनी भर देगी, और अब मैं शांति से रिटायर कर सकता हूँ. Have you heard such statements when you were coming here and there was a general collective sigh of relief saying, this guy is doing to do something? Many dream that you will achieve fame very rapidly. They're waiting to tell their neighbors, all those pesky aunties and uncles, मेरे बेटा को देखा टीवी पे? So that is their dream. And there are some who even hope that you will fall on your face and fail miserably. अपने को बहुत समझता है gang. So there is also that lot of people who are there who are somewhat jealous of the success that you have achieved at so young an age. Whatever. So how do you deal with all this? All this menagerie of expectations that surround you today and evolve as you go through JGU, blissfully unaware that people have expectations of you. So here's where I thought I will stick my neck out and give you some advice. First, you need to get a good sense of all these expectations. In fact, even when I was driving here, so I had one of the JGU members with me, and I said, what are your expectations from me, when I speak? That's the wrongest question I asked. It was disaster, because his expectations were not exactly what I had thought about. He wanted me to tell you about how to be a better university. So I said, for that, you have full-time employees like Dr. Raj and so on, right? And all you guys are there. So I didn't go there. But so how do you get to understand all these expectations without getting into a mess? So that is the first thing I want to tell you, that you need to get a good sense of expectations. You need to listen carefully to the various constituencies and make sense out of what you hear and what you see. There will be some expectations which you can easily fulfill, and if there are such expectations, do it. Then at least a sizable population will be off your back, and forever you can remind them of your magnanimity. Yaad hai maine, etc. Whatever you did. There are some expectations which you have absolutely no intention of fulfilling. There also you need to work to see how you can bring those expectations down, temper them a little, because otherwise there will be a lot of disappointment going around. There also, when you bring the expectations down, you achieve the status of इससे कुछ ज़्यादा उम्मीद मत करो, get to that position very carefully. But more importantly, this reduces the possibility of creating hurt or disappointment or embarrassment at a later point of time. Because as you sit here, there are a lot of people who are making promises to the world on your behalf, and nobody has told you. So you need to watch it, right? This elimination process will leave you with expectations that you are aligned with, expectations that you have every intention of fulfilling, expectations that you are willing to work hard for. So those are the expectations that you need to think about. The moment of fulfillment of these will create a bucket of joy for you and your well-wishers. I think Dr. Raj alluded to some of such aspirations that you should have in his opinion. And if you guys match, then it is fantastic for JGU. It will take the next step forward. When I was growing up, life was simpler. We didn't have social media. So we didn't have peer group pressure. There was no agonizing about उस idiot को कैसे मिल गया. So you always have this, you look at some Facebook post and you say, oh, this guy, he was a complete useless guy in college and he made it. Or worse still, when your mother tells you, वर्मा जी का पोता तो कितना अच्छा है, उससे जाके कुछ सीख के आ. So that is also not great as far as you are concerned, right? All of you understand Hindi, no? I am pattering away in Hindi, or okay. There were not many options that we had. If you got a job or an admission into a decent college, you took it. You didn't mind staying at home. You didn't aspire for your own pad, your own vehicle, and so on and so forth. You didn't aspire for a quick visa to fly away, far away. In short, we had far lesser aspirations. And this probably has had a limiting effect on the society that you populate today, because your earlier generation did not have enough aspirations. We took ourselves less seriously. We were willing to work hard sometimes and allow opportunities to find us. But all this had a limiting effect on what we did. Today, one of the greatest advantages that you have is that you are guided by 1,000-strong set of mentors, if I use the right term, who are helping you along the way. They are young, tech-savvy, smart, and they are talking about stuff that I didn't understand much, so I hope you do. But it's great. It's a great place to be, and that should fire your aspirations, if nothing else. Not so now. Today, you have your aspirations and you are restless and impatient to get on with life. You expect the best of what you read on social media to happen to you, nothing less. You are more willing to overlook your own flaws than that of others, and that's a shame which we need to work on. You expect more of others than they would expect of you. This is a combination of pros and cons of what has changed between then and now. Between these changes are opportunities that we need to see how to take advantage of. All this is good, but it does create a lot of stress, sometimes unwarranted stress, and that has a potential to erupt into a fountain of unhappiness. If you can take this in your trust, in your stride, then it's fine. You move on with life. Otherwise, you need to find an alternate path. At this juncture, let me risk telling you what I think you should be doing. Number one is make your choices carefully. Think a little long term, think a little big picture. Take an opportunity with good potential, even if it does not offer the best financial returns immediately. Normally when placement season comes calling, you look at the bottom line, right? And that is not always a great idea. Bottom line is good, it's important, but it is the rest of the stuff which determines how you will feel 5 years down the line. And believe me, I have been through that, I've been there. If you start early, then you can make your shortlist now, and so that you can adjust your learning agenda and prepare yourself physically for success. Number two, reflect on the impact that you would like to make on your near and dear ones, society, your place of work, and so on. Devise an action plan, because that impact is not going to come by itself. You have to make it happen, and for it to happen, you need to take certain actions. Number three, understand that for every aspiration there is a price. Be willing and able to pay the price. You cannot have it all or for free. Success needs luck, but luck needs preparations. Ready yourself mentally and physically to put in all the efforts required to enable success. Number four, differentiate between a passion and a hobby. A hobby is something you like doing in your free time. Often, hobbies are not designed for careers. Passion is something you live day in and day out and have an intensity of feelings for. If you can manage to make your passion and your career converge, then you will enjoy life and you will be more successful than you would otherwise. To check whether you are headed in the right direction, ask yourselves 2 questions every day or every week when you start your professional journey, or even now as you pursue your diploma or degree, as the case may be. The first is to ask, did I add value to the task at hand or to the organization, business, or academy that I am currently involved with? And this is, to my mind, a very important question because, if I don't turn up, will anybody miss me? Is a very simple fact of life, right? So, or do they look around and say, no, let's wait for her to join this meeting before we take action. So then probably you are creating some value. The second question, which is equally important, like you're in JGU, so you can start off now. Did the organization I am in add value to me today? If every once in a while the answer to both is yes, then you're in the right place. If you feel that you add less value than the organization does, then somewhere you're taking the organization for a ride you're taking the opportunity for a ride, you're taking society for a ride. So you need to make amends and see how you can get the equation balanced once again. If you feel that the organization seldom adds value to you, then it's time to move on. If you don't have a learning curve, you stop existing, and that is something that we sometimes hesitate to do, and we'll end up feeling dissatisfied with ourselves and not doing much good in whatever we are trying to do. So that is all that I wanted to say, and I want to also say that if you could define your own happiness index, I don't know if one of the faculties, you have a happiness creating department or something like that. That would be fantastic, right? So if you can define your own happiness index, laced with the right ingredients, then chances are high that you will achieve the happiness that you seek. And all of us ultimately seek some form of happiness, but we don't know what makes us happy. This is a wonderful time. You are energetic, unencumbered by biases, bereft of social responsibility, and ideally positioned to take risks and to be joyful. Don't waste this golden period. It will be gone before you know it. Make learning enjoyable, make it pay down the road. The world is rooting for you from the sidelines, and I, for one, I am very optimistic about your future. Smile often and create smiles for others who pass you by. Go forth and conquer. Best wishes to all of you. Thank you so much.
I now call upon two of our students, Mr. B.S. Ashish, Batch 2020, Jindal School of International Affairs, and Ms. Shravani Singh, Batch 2020, Jindal School of Journalism and Communication, to reflect on their experiences as students of this university.
A very good evening to the distinguished chief guests for today, our beloved Vice Chancellor, Registrar, all JGU faculty, members of JGU administration, and students present here. I am B.S. Ashish, a proud third-year bachelor student of the Jindal School of International Affairs and the General Secretary of the JSIS Student Council. It gives me immense pleasure to be a part of the 13th University Day celebrations of our university and to be standing in front of you, delivering this speech representing the vibrant and diverse student community of the OP Jindal Global University. When I joined our esteemed institution in 2020, I was an anxious Tamil-speaking science high school major from the southern city of Chennai who wanted to pursue a course with no relevant prior academic experience. With my heart in my mouth, literally, I took the leap of faith and joined the BA Honours Global Affairs course offered by the Jindal School of International Affairs. And I can now confidently tell you that trusting my instincts and joining JSIA and JGU was the best decision I have made. I heard so much about the academic integrity, diversity and expertise of faculty, state-of-the-art infrastructure, and vibrant student life of JGU back in high school. And I can say with so much pride and happiness that JGU is one of the only universities that truly upheld its values and integrity, even when the country was grappling with COVID-19, and continues to uphold the same values and integrity even today. As a school student, I had seldom involvement in rigorous academic research. The research centers at JSIA and JGU not only helped me understand my academics better, but also helped me refine my academic writing and hone my research skills. With due guidance from professors and research centers of JGU, I'm very happy to say that I've co-authored a technical book on Quad that is under the publication process right now. From a person who barely knew how to write academic papers in my first semester to co-authoring a technical book with senior professors, JSIA and JGU helped me find a way to tap my academic and co-curricular potential and explore my career path in life. While I can keep talking about how much I'm impressed with this institution, which I'm sure doesn't come off as a surprise to any of you here, keeping time constraint in mind, I'd like to briefly narrate my most favorite experience as a student at JGU. Leadership is something that has always stayed close to my heart. I've always valued every leadership opportunity I've received in life. With that being said, it was quite unfortunate that I did not receive any leadership position in school. My friends and teachers reassured me that I'll prove myself and my leadership skills will be recognized in the university. But I had very little hope because we all drown into pessimism after something we really look forward to in life doesn't happen, right? But my reality completely changed when I joined JGU. I was so lucky to have received ample opportunities to prove myself and my leadership skills. I went on to become the president of Rotary Club of OP Jindal Global University last year, and currently I am the general secretary of JSIS Student Council and the JGU Student Council representative. I am truly grateful to our university for providing me with ample opportunities to prove myself and help me understand my true potential. While I'm here today, the teenage high schooler in me who was denied leadership opportunities back when I was in school is jumping in joy, all thanks to our university and its administration. Owing to my experience at our university, I can say with utmost certainty that our university never lets down hardworking students who have big dreams and aspirations in life. It is rewarding to be a part of an institution like ours that recognizes and respects our ambition and paves a way for us to achieve our goals, be it academic or extracurricular. I'd like to thank the chief guest of today for taking time off of his schedule to be with us here. My sincere gratitude is always with the Vice Chancellor, the Registrar, University Administration, and the JGU Student Council for nominating me to deliver this speech. This is something that will always remain close to my heart. Congratulations to all the award winners here, and thank you so much once again.
Good evening, everyone present here. I'm Shravani Singh, a third-year student at the Jindal School of Journalism and Communication. Thank you so much for providing me with the opportunity to speak here today at the 13th University Day Awards. I am extremely honored to be in the presence of the respected Vice Chancellor, Registrar, and our esteemed chief guest, and to heartily reflect upon my empowering experiences at this university. I've mulled over what to say here since over the past 24 hours, stressing incessantly trying to figure it out. Words failed me when I started thinking about what I wanted to express on this occasion. I started feeling the weight of responsibility trying to relay my experiences. But here is the beauty of this. This responsibility is not a weight, but rather a tribute to a significant part of my life as a student of JGU. Being part of the batch that joined during the pandemic, when I first attended my JGU online session, I knew I felt a sense of belongingness. It would be difficult to point out exactly when, but I knew there was something that clicked and I'd made the right decision, even though I was just a terrified kid out of high school. I think I can effectively relay the impact JGU has had on me through making a very personal confession here. I was the kid who would hide behind her mother, who loved living in the shadows. Even though there was something constantly brewing in my brain, I could never muster the courage to express myself, or even if I tried, I would freeze on the spot. My entire body would shiver. My legs would go wobbly at the mere thought of uttering a word where people had their sight on me. I'm certain that 15-year-old Shravani would never have imagined herself standing here talking to such a crowd. Naturally, because of my fears, I was skeptical about starting college, especially when it was limited to a box screen. But who knew life inside this box could actually be so amazing? I realized that college is about redefining our identities, getting out of our comfort zones, and sometimes also lapse into being lost. There is this pressure to constantly find ourselves during these impressionable years. But gradually, I realized that this process is not necessarily about finding, but rather about creating oneself. I can attest to the fact that JGU provides its students with the perfect foundation to explore and unleash their potential. Be it academic matters or participation in societies, JGU might be the only place that instills a deep sense of passion within a student. For me, the struggle for expression has always been a roller coaster, a terrifying path that might end in a nightmare, and also the one thing adding adventure and joy in my life. Here at JGU, I've known faculty who believe in giving their best to students in terms of accessibility and feedback, being just one call away. And as students, sometimes we miss a step and we fall, but JGU instills that drive to get up and keep us running. This institution has been the backbone of shaping my present self as well as my future. I came into this college as a terrified teenager, but my education and experiences here at this institution expand my knowledge and enabled me to think critically about the world around me. Over the years, our campus has transformed, and so have we, witnessing growth in ourselves that we didn't think possible. Challenging ourselves, sometimes even unknowingly, and prepping us for our future. Every element of my experience here at JGU depicts a larger impact that this institution has on its students. I know I can look around and see hundreds of people having their own unique story, but somewhere, all these stories are intersected at the time spent here at Jindal. JGU has been one of the best journeys I have embarked on, and I'm extremely grateful for my time here and the opportunities and relationships that have come with it. As one of my professors here said, go break something in this life. I think JGU as an institution has enabled its students to create themselves in a way that we walk out into the world confidently with our blinding hues and go shatter some glass ceilings. Thank you.
A very good evening to everyone. We'll start with announcements of university-wide awards first. The first award is Ashwin Maharaj Medal for Best Footballer that goes to Shaurya Singh. The Best Dancer goes to Shubhanga Bhatt and Priyanka Das. Best Actor Female goes to Himanya Sehgal from JTLS, and Best Actor Male goes to Rohit Krishna. Best Accomplished Society goes to JGU Sports Society. Arthaniti, Rotaract Club. Arthaniti, Rotaract Club of OP Jindal Global University. The final stand Moot Court Society, and Debate Society. Best Student Entrepreneur of the Year goes to Manav Bhatia from JGLS. Best Dancer Troupe goes to Jay Sharan, Janvi Ghai, and Sunidhi Gupta from JGLS.
The award for Best University Citizenship and Public Service Award, Ahan Mohit Ghatkari from JGLS. Kushal Garg from JGLS for the Best University Citizenship and Public Service Award. Best Society Coordinator, Sanjeev Ramakrishnan, Legal Entrepreneurship Cell, Bala Pragatha M, Moot Court Society, Shlok Shetty, Jindal Intellectual Property Cell, Anshul Sharma, Alternative Dispute Resolution ADR Society, Piyush Vyas, Trial Advocacy Society, Nitya Jain, Jindal Debate Society. Tashvi Agarwal, Apoyo Disability Inclusion Society. Best Singer Female, Manya Sharma from JGLS. Sivani Yadanapudi from JSGP. Special recognition for outstanding contribution to the cultural life of the university, Eugene Solomon Philomene. Hriday Khandelwal, Kavya Tekriwal, Priyadarshini Shekhawat, Rebecca Daniel. Special mention for outstanding sports persons, Ayush Punal Parekh, JGBS. Hitanshu Parekh, JGLS. Ali Reza Farooq Roos, JGLS. Sanjeev Ramakrishnan from JGLS. Priyanka Ray from JGLS. Prajwal GS from JGLS. Congratulations. Blues, Udayveer Singh Jaiji for shooting. Ankita Rai, shooting, Aviral Jain, swimming, Prajwal G.S., table tennis, Ali Reza Farooq Ruz, arm wrestling.
Moving on to Jindal Institute of Behavioral Sciences, Best PhD student goes to Ms. Rita Lorbo. Best alumni goes to Ms. Kopal Singhania. Best teaching assistant goes to Ms. Samreen Chapra. Emerging behavioral scientist Naintara Sandhu. Best student intern Advika Anand. Best student researcher Mansi Matru. For the Jindal School of Environment and Sustainability, Best Student Researcher Award goes to Shubha Mund and Veda Sharma.
For Jindal School of Government and Public Policy, Best Student Researcher Nikita Gopi, Best Student Initiative Manoj Matthew, Best All-Rounder Student Karthik Kishore, Best Student in Literature Arjun Verma, Best Society Contribution Sivani Yadanapudi, Outstanding Academic Performance Varun Linganeni, Best Student Orator Arjun Verma, Best Cultural Representative for Art, Dance, Music Enthusiasts Lavanya Mehra, Best Student Initiative Non-Academic Vatsal Khandelwal and Shreya Tripathi.
For the Jindal School of Psychology and Counseling, Best Leader goes to Rananjay Pratap Singh. Best Speaker goes to Ria Abraham. Best Psychology Initiative Vanshika Mehta. Best Student Publication Ayushi Manocha. Best Cultural Contribution Mehak Marwaha. Most Creative Archie Gupta. Outstanding academic performance, Dhruv Agarwal. Spirit of JSPC Male goes to Ansh Barara. Spirit of JSPC Female goes to Suhani Manaktala. And the All-Rounder Award goes to Bhavya Sharma.
For Jindal School of Journalism and Communication, Leadership Award goes to Shravani Singh. Contribution to the JSJC community, Kartiha Kamachi. Contribution to the cultural life of JSJC, Rishik Mukherjee. Best Radio Production Skills, Shashank Venkatachari. Best Television Production Skills, Anshika Paliwal. Best Reporting Skills, Kaitya Pillai, Abhiraj Singh Rana. Best Journalistic Writing Skills, Tarini Vyas, Pragya Roy Burman, and Best Research Skills, Sumedha Maheshwari, Kritika Pant. Innovative Journalism Practice, Simran Hisaria. JSJC Student of the Year, Aradhya Singh.
For the Jindal School of Banking and Finance, Spirit of JSBF Male goes to SS Rajagopal. Spirit of JSBF Female goes to Adhya Agarwal. Best Student Researcher goes to Amrit Dhinsa. Best Student Leader goes to Trishna S. Nair. Best Student Entrepreneur goes to Prajit Alur. Outstanding contribution to institutional building, Siddhant Mathur. Outstanding contribution to co-curricular activities, Harpreet Kaur Gill. Outstanding contribution to cultural activities, Mansi Pandey. Outstanding contribution to enhancing international presence, Preksha Junjunwala. Outstanding contribution to enhancing industry presence, Artham Mittal. Excellence in academic curiosity in commerce, Saloni Bedi. Excellence in volunteering and social activism, Anchal Mishra. Excellence in academic curiosity, FinTech, Sarabjit Ghosh. Excellence in professional communication, Ananya Jain.
Moving on to Jindal Global Law School, Best Student Researcher, Ankit Malhotra. Best Leader, Saurabh Samrat. Best Mooter Researcher, Rudraksh Lakra. Best Mooter Speaker, Rahul Desarda. Best Mooter Overall, Vignesh Ramanathan. Best Debater Speaker, Zeba Zoria. Outstanding participation in national and international moot court competitions, Abhijit Srivastava. Best Negotiator, Mediator, Arbitrator, Yashas Talanapati Ramachandran. Community Engagement Award, Pratha Khanna. Best Contribution to Institution Building, Saurabh Samrat. Best Society Coordinator, Bala Pragatha M. Most Promising New Student Initiative, Student Chapter for Corporate Law and Practice. Most Active Society, Moot Court Society. Most Accomplished Society, Moot Court Society.
Moving on with Jindal School of Art and Architecture, Certificate of Appreciation for Election Commission goes to Astha Khatri, Akshita Naglur, Manish Kumar, and Sean Mary Sazi. Most Promising Extracurricular Student Initiative, Taha Anis Khan, Saksham Khetwani, Bikirth Shri, Aditya Gupta. We request you all to please be seated. Most Promising Student Entrepreneur goes to Namrata Menon. Outstanding Student Contributor to Institution Building at JSAA goes to Ujjwal Yadav. Best Sportsperson goes to Sarthak Sharma, Aryan Arora, and Karishma Patidhar. JSAA Good Samaritan Award goes to Udhi Malhotra, Dhruvi Singh, Tavishi Ved, and Tarun CM. We request you all to please applaud for the awardees. Most Innovative Social Media Manager goes to Gyaneshwar and Jacob, Muskan, Radhika Narang, and Saloni Tehri. 100% attendance goes to Aditya Singh. Certificate for Student Council goes to Anish Aditya Prasad. Udi Malhotra, Ayman Sayyed, Ishika Uday, Tharun, Aryan Arora, and Minakshi V. Most promising co-curricular student initiative goes to Saksham Khetwani, Aditi Agarwal, Asta Khatri, Vidit Saroj, Ronak Datta, Ishita Mittal, Anamika Sarkar, Varnika Dalmia, Mohammad Mama, Mazin Ahmed. Let's have a round of applause for the awardees, please. Moving on with Jindal Global Business School, the best student researcher goes to Arpit Malik. Best alumnus goes to Srishti Jain. Best club coordinator goes to Gargi Vyas. Best contribution to institution building goes to Mohammad Rijab. Best Leadership Award female goes to Pankuri Muchal, Sanchali Antal, and Mudita Nagpal. Best Leadership Award male goes to Sesha Sai Srihari Darba, Shyam Dhamsania, Anup Chandra Ghanti. Certificate of Appreciation for Peer Support goes to Vanshika Gupta, Bhavya Raghuvanshi, Aryan Jain, Kritika Jain, Avya Kakkad, and Varanya Saraf. Best Student in Study Abroad program goes to Abhilash Sharma. Best Contribution to Communication and Outreach goes to Aditya. Outstanding Contribution to Cultural Activities, Khushi Ghai. Best Student Entrepreneur, Samarth Gupta. Spirit of JGBS Most Competitive Business Student Award, Shaina Madan. Best All-Rounder Student Male, Yuvveer Bagai. Aryan Puri. Karanveer Bhatt. Britant Singh. Pranav Chaudhary. Pratham Jain, Aditya Sharma, Parichay Chopra, and Gohan Srinivasan. Step forward.
Thank you. Do I look decent?
Yeah, you do. Smart. Britan's will be penalized later. Go. Best All-Rounder Female goes to Simran Khare, Trisha Agarwal, Devashi Roy, Tanmay Reddy, Merin Jo, Inayat Garg, Rashi Kakkar, and Ananya Singh. Can we have a big round of applause for the awardees, please? Best Course Coordinator Male goes to Shamik Nagar, Siddharth Chaudhary, and Parth Agarwal. Best Course Coordinator Female goes to Mahika Jain, Tanushri McKenna, Kata Strujan, Sneha Agarwal, Devyani Gupta, Sana Gaba, and Neha Kanat. The most active club from JGPS goes to HR Club.
For Jindal School of International Affairs, Students Research Award, Nikita Banerjee, Masireddy Grishma Reddy, Jay Sharma, Anushka Saxena, Kalyani R. Suresh, Lisa Gupta. Best JSIA Ambassador, Ramanan Malika, Kalyani R. Suresh. Best Student Leadership, Pradeep Krishna, S. Megha. The award for Best Student Leadership also goes to S. Megha. Spirit of JSIA, Ashish B.S., Aryan Gupta, Sana Singh, Preksha Jalan, Femi N. Varghese, S. Megha. I request everyone to please be seated. I request everyone at the back to please be seated. Best Contributor to OCS of JSIA Placements and Internships, Mokshta Jairat, Akarshan Singh, Best Contribution to Institution Building, Aryan Gupta, Sukrit Kaur, Best Student-Led Initiatives, Divij Shah, Shreyas Ernest Isaac. Best All-Rounder, Ashish B.S., S. Megha. JSIA Social Media Impact, Guneet Sahni, Ashna Pathak, Yugam Chawla, Urja Mansi Sharma, Shreyas Ernest Isaac, Mahek Bhanu Marwaha. Best Alumni, Himani Nandal, Shubhangi Kansal, Vijay Thuti. Best Student Publication, Ojas Sharma, Yukti Panwar, Arun Teja Porkampally, Prashant Rastogi. Best Debater, Jaskirat Gujral, Akhilesh Balaji, Rajarshi Nath, Niyati Kochhar. Outstanding Academic Performance, S. Sailesh, Latika V, Aryan Gupta, Rushil Khosla, Sochitro Mondal, B.S. Ashish. Continuing the category Outstanding Academic Performance, Anvesh Satapati, Chaitanya Sharma, Shiny Praveen Thote. Tanisha Kaur Sethi, Abin Guptu, Anushka Verma, Rajarshi Nath, Archita Goyal, Femi and Varghese.
No, we called it the name. She called it out. She also said, okay, best student publication. Yeah. Anshika Gupta, Madhumita Suresh, and Srishti Kumar. For leadership, Anusha Sharma and Ritika Modi. Best All-Rounder, Ananya Ramaprasad, Aryan Panchal. Spirit of JSLH, Avanti Bakre, Devanchan Chatraj, Sara Jacob, Sabha Babbar, and Shruti Jayachandran. Award for Most Creative goes to Ruhi Nadkarni, Oshika Sen, Kunjan Choksi. Can we have a big round of applause for the awardees, please? For distinguished service, Muskan Oswal and Rhythm Garg, Anna Mehrish. Certificate of Appreciation for Student Grievance Resolution Cell goes to Amrita Sandhu, Ananya Lakhotia, Ashna Kohli, Madhumita Suresh, Mahika Kanpitu, Muskan Oswal, Riya Mittal, Rhythm Garg, Shreya Bedia, Yoshita Singh, Shreya Jain, Bhumi Sogani, Kunjan Choksi, Naisha Sharma, Sana Gupta, and Simran Saini. Certificate of Appreciation for Class Representatives of Student Council go to Amrita Sandhu, Anusha Sharma, Muskan Oswal, Rhythm Garg, Wajahat Rishad Chaudhary, Kruti Abhyankar, Nora Verma, Riti Bansal, Ritika Modi, Sunaya Guha, Vidhi Khaderia, Yoshita Singh. Certificate of Appreciation for Peer Tutor goes to Ashna Kohli, Jatin Tatia, Madhumita Suresh, Rhythm Garg, Sanjana Bajaj, and Sanya Sirpal. We request the audience to please greet them with a round of applause. Students who are receiving this award include Amrita Sandhu, Anusha Sharma, Muskan Oswal, Rhythm Garg, Wajahat Rishad Chaudhary, Kruti, Nora Verma, Riti Bansal, Ritika Modi, Sunaya Guha, Vidhi and Yoshita. Certificate of Appreciation for Head Tutor goes to Ananya Tambi, Ananya Rama Prasad, and Muskan Oswal. Certificate of Appreciation for Student Academic Committee goes to Madhumita Suresh and Shreya Bedia. Certificate of Appreciation for OCS Student Representative again goes to Shreya Bedia. Azad Awaz, a digital research magazine for issues affecting the marginalized communities, goes to Jatin Tatia. Swabhiman, a digital research magazine exploring the intersectionality of gender across areas of development, studies, and entrepreneurship, goes to Ruhi Natkarni. Our heartiest congratulations to all the award recipients. We now hand over the dais to Professor Gargi.
Congratulations to all the awardees. We hope you continue to strive for excellence in the university and beyond in your academic and professional lives. May I now ask Professor Rajkumar to felicitate our chief guest, Mr. Sen. I invite Professor Sridhar Patnaik.
Congratulations to the university community, the students, faculty members, and staff members. And I also would like to express my sincere gratitude to the chief guest, Mr. Anand Sen, for having taken out time to be with us today and to inspire us with his address. We are so grateful to you, Mr. Sen, and we look forward to having you more visiting us and engaging with our students. Well, today is a joyous day, and the Vice Chancellor aptly reflected on the establishment of the university. And 13 years in the life of any institution is not too very long, but with all due modesty, if I may say, this institution has achieved so many things, and all these accomplishments have become possible due to the tireless efforts of the students, faculty members in particular, and the staff members under the admirable leadership of the Vice Chancellor. So I request each one of you to give a big round of applause. Well, the accomplishments are aplenty, and we do not have enough time to reflect on these accomplishments. But I could just succinctly mention, be it the NAC accreditation and thereafter the World University rankings, and of course, the Institution of Eminence. But nothing would give us more joy and pleasure than having an in-person commemoration of the University Day after a span of 2 years. So that itself is a pleasure and a privilege to all of us. And on this particular note, I must make a very important mention about the contributions made by the Chancellor, the benefactor, Mr. Naveen Jindal, because of whose benefaction all of this has become possible. And also today we are in a position to espouse the values for which Mr. Naveen Jindal stood for, and even the values for which Mr. O.P. Jindal, in whose name we have set up the university, stood for. And this university stands as a testament to the life and philosophy of Mr. O.P. Jindal, the father of our founding Chancellor, Mr. Naveen Jindal. So we are immensely grateful to the Chancellor and his family for their unwavering commitment and faith in the university and for their benefaction. A big round of applause for this. Well, an event of this nature, it just cannot be accomplished by any single individual, and whatever accomplishments we have achieved for ourselves, it's all because of the way the schools are being led, and our sincere thanks to all the deans of all the 12 schools and the heads of the 3 university-wide research institutes. So a big round of applause to the deans and the directors of the 3 research institutes, and of course the heads of departments and members of all the administrative staff, because of whom we are able to do whatever we are able to, and we could achieve in a modest manner whatever we could achieve. So my sincere thanks to the entire administrative team, and this evening I'm also grateful to the students, and in particular the Student Council, which is a representative body of the students, for their contribution to this program, for their leadership and for their coordination, and of course for the wonderful performances by the members of the JGU Music Society and even the student representatives who spoke on behalf of the larger student body. Before I conclude, I would like to, in all earnest, thank the members of the Office of the Vice Chancellor, the Office of the Registrar, the Office of Events, Conference and Services, and the Office of Transport, Communications, and every other department that contributed to the success of this initiative this evening. And we are also glad that we have with us our alumni present with us, and it's going to be a wonderful occasion to have this reunion with the first batch of students who graduated in 2012. So a big thank to each one of you, and if I might have forgotten anyone, I only seek apologies. Thank you so much. The program has ended.